Well, good morning, everyone. I'm sitting here at Ron's Auto Sales in Hollister, Missouri. I'm going to take you out in a minute and show you what we got. I still have to work from my laptop. I can only get part way out to the setup, so we're going to be working off of a cooler sitting on the back of my truck to get the signal. But at least I'll get some live today. I will have to make it within an hour, and then I'm going to have to charge. And I do have to do it with my laptop. I can't get my phone to stay cool enough to live stream, and I don't have data on my other one. I'm going to try to find out if I can hook it up to this Wi Fi and sync them. And if I can, I'll get on my thing. Now, game dev, any of you, game dev's not even up yet, but any of you geeks out there can, you know, chime in. It would be really nice to find out. I only got two people in here. Hello, everybody. Okay. Let it be known that you're here. Okay. Like, share, and subscribe. Share. Okay. So I'm about to get back outside, and I'm hoping I don't lose you. So here we go out the door. Okay. This is my brother Ron. You guys, he's offered since the price choppers didn't like the name on my truck. They didn't like it parked there because it says "We the people demand to be heard," and they didn't like the looks of it, so they didn't want us to stay. And thank God for my brother-in-law Ron down here in Hollister on 165 at Ron's Auto Set. Come down and take a look at the car. Anyway, y'all come on down. If you know anybody that lives in and around Branson or Hollister, let them know we're set up out here. Can't miss it. I'll show you why in just a moment. Let me get out the door and see if we can keep everybody on here. Hey, everybody. Hi, good morning. Good morning. Okay, here's what we got. Okay. Uh, I'm coming around here and hoping I don't lose you. Okay. Uh, hopefully, I can get a shot of this without losing the internet. Okay. Can't see. But I'm hoping I'm giving you a good look at it. I got to get this in here where I got some shade so I can even see my screen. Well, it appears that I'm connected as long as I got her close to the truck. So I'm going to throw something up over here. Well, my throwing days, I'm not so good at baseball no more, guys. Well, that made it a little bit better. Okay. Uh, all right. Ain't nobody showed up here yet. You see if I can get it around. Oh, I'll climb up on the tailgate here. No, that don't work so well either. That's what I get for trying to work from a laptop. Let's take it out this side a minute and see if you can see our table, our setup. We got water there, and hello, Shirley. Hi, Larry. It is a beautiful day. Oh, good morning to you, Shelley. Oh, y'all, watch the traffic for a little bit. I'm going to get out of this here coat. Okay? And I got a cup of coffee in the truck, and I've got some donuts over there. But I tried a minute ago to walk over to the table and stay connected, and it didn't work. This is about as far from the shop as I can get. Let's see if I. Nah, you got all these people that just. I guess you got us right there. Sorry about the junk in the truck, but this here's my bug out, baby. And it appears that some owner of a Price Choppers in Branson, well, he must be a Democrat. He didn't like the words on my truck. Let me take just a minute. That's my truck, guys. Got it good there. That's my pick 'em up truck. And it says, "We, the people, demand to be heard." Yeah, they didn't like that too well. So, we'll see if anybody stops today. Right now, I'm going to go get my cup of coffee. I'm going to leave y'all alone a minute. Okay. Finally cool enough to drink. Okay, I got this here phone now. Going to see this here phone. Okay, see if it will actually work. Okay, it says it's kicking on, guys. See it right there? It's kicking on. There should be some way I can sync it. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. All right, y'all share this out. Okay, I don't go live a lot, but if folks knew I was up here, maybe they'd chime in and get some folks to come out and bring us some water. As it stands right now, I don't have enough to even take a load with my pickup truck. Uh, so, but y'all, you can go to Soup Mama Official Inc. And if you want to donate water, you can do so right there on her website. I'm going to try my best to try to do something here, but we'll see if I can get hooked to the Wi-Fi. Okay. Sorry for the silence. Hey, I got something came in. I don't know if I can YouTube on this or not. Oh, have mercy. I got it. Now, well, I'm a try. I don't know much about this here stuff. Okay. It going slow. Huh. Well, I need a geek. I need a geek. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I am totally illiterate when it comes to this phone. I can watch my live, but I can't video my live from this phone. I can't figure it out. Okay. Uh, I'm connected. I'm pushing the three dots. Okay. Hey, China's panic, according to Benny Johnson. Oh, well, nobody's stopped yet. And I can't waste time trying to figure this thing out. I'm going live. So I'm going to shut her off and hope that somebody comes here that knows how to operate this thing. It's 67 degrees here in Hollister, by the way. Okay. Uh, I'm going to start my morning out with a prayer. I'm going to pray. I'm thinking about this, the people in East Palestine. I cannot imagine not being able to get access to clean, safe water. You know, these mountains drip water. Okay. One thing about being in the Ozarks, you can find water, usually coming from a cave, you know, deep in the ground. And I drink it, have drank it. Probably should boil it, okay? But at least I could boil it and drink it. I don't have no vinyl chloride in it. There's no mustard gas or uh, flagellants or dioxins in it, so I can usually drink it. Uh, I feel bad when I'm finding out, folks, that you know a town claiming itself to be patriotic, Christian. I love Branson. Okay, I really do. But when it comes to getting into somebody's pocket for $5 for a case of water, well, now you're walking on quicksand. Oh, yeah. Oh, we'll fly our flags. We'll honk our horns. We'll smile at you. We'll attempt to bug tussle you every day in every store here by making you smile. But if yesterday is any indication of, I have to get this over here where I can see the screen. Uh, if it's any indication of how it's really going to go, I think I'm going to have to go visit some of these churches. Yeah, I'm thinking, we got all these churches here in Branson. Yeah, you know, uh, there's this great, big, huge 4,000 seat meeting at the Faith of Life Church going on this weekend. Yeah, it's more important to have a meeting about God than actually going out and doing some of God's work. Why are there so many people meeting in church? Why ain't they got that church bus packed and loaded and headed to places like Mississippi? Or right over here in Missouri, what little town? 4,000 people sitting in the church. Why, they weren't sitting in the church warming the pews. 4,000 people can pick up a lot of rubbish. 4,000 people can cook a lot of meals. You know, they just, fasting's good for you. Bible says fasting's good for you. If they just fasted for a day and supplied the food that they would have consumed to the folks in East Palestine or Mississippi, well, you know, I just think it's a better way to spend Christian time than sitting in a meeting talking about God's Word. We can talk about it all day long. Don't bother nobody to discuss it. But let them have to get out and do something. Well, wait a minute. You want me to go stand on the street corner and collect for water? Well, that's beyond my thing. Oh, I got my pretty fingernails and my pretty hair. Worried about the wind would blow my hair. And I'm sorry, folks. I get a little bit pissy ass when it comes to churches. I grew up in churches. Okay? In fact, I became a bona fide, passed the test, theological test, college rate, when I was 14 years old and became an ordained minister. Yeah. And I just didn't figure that a good minister doesn't sit in a building. I have to figure, what would Jesus do? Kind of like Ray Stevens' song, would Jesus wear a Rolex on his TV show? Don't think so. You know, Red Foley wrote a song one time that said, I believe it was Red Foley. Anyway, I can't, don't quote me on that because it could be somebody else. My memories are going, honey. I mean, it's getting bad. But he wrote a song that said, the place where I worship is a wide open spaces built by the hand of the Lord. And He's given it to you and to me for the world to see. There are no doors, no bars, and all men are free there in the air like a choir. You can hear him say, this is your country. This is your home. Keep its splendor and guard its glory. It's a song of freedom that runs from the mountains to the hilltops. I don't remember it exactly. It says the birds on the wing are like a choir. You can hear them sing. You're free to worship here. You know, them folks have spent a whole lot of money making it look so pretty. Well, I went to the Faith Lot Church the other day. They got these nice fancy golf carts so that when you park your car in the church parking lot, they can tote you up to the church. Yeah. I wonder how much water or food would it cost to one of them fancy, and I mean fancy, we're talking 8% golf cart thingy. Wonder how many meals they could put on the table for the cost of that golf cart. And I looked in their garage, and they've got this huge garage just full of them golf carts. You know, the homeless around here, many of them only homeless because they ain't got no ID. Somebody stole their billfold or they lost it, whatever, and they don't have no ID, and they need transportation to Springfield to the Social Security office to get their ID, or maybe they just need transportation over to like Elevate Branson or the Restore, the core over here that does work with those who are addicted to drugs and gets them off the streets, puts them to work. Met a couple of fellas, young fellas this morning going over to help move a retired judge. As part of they work, they get their room and they're bored and they have to stay off drugs. They make a stipend, you know, but that's two places. You know, them that big old fancy church down there. If there's to get in them golf carts and drive these folks around to Elevate Branson where they can work on getting their birth certificate and stuff. You know, load up that big old church bus, haul these folks up to Springfield so they can get Social Security and get their Social Security card because they can go to work if they had their ID and their Social Security card. Lots of jobs here. But I don't know what this old world's coming to. I do know that folks in Mississippi got a blessing because when the whole town was destroyed, a miracle happened. People came from everywhere, out of the woodwork, to help find those people buried in their rubble. Hello there, hi, Miss Darcy. How you doing this morning, honey? If I missed you guys in the chat, it's because I got a reflection on this screen, and I can't see it very well. But if you're here, you know I love you. Uh, I don't know. I got a little pile of water, got some food, no more than what I could put in the back of my truck. You know, it'd be nice if that was U-Haul pulling up because I've had this sitting out here all day long, or well, about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and ain't nobody pulled in, stopped to ask. And I'm here. just me, my brother-in-law. He's here. He's running his car lot, selling cars. Got him some nice Beetles. Yeah, got some good cars here. Uh, nice prices on them. Folks looking for a car at point A, point B car. He didn't buy them because of the way they look. Except I don't know. Them Beetles over there look pretty. That Beetle looks pretty sharp. So's that one there. Some nice looking vans. Okay? Oh, I spilled my coffee all over my behind. But this here's my pick 'em up truck. We're gonna find all kinds of things to clean this here spill up. I missed myself, just got my truck wet basically. Some on my shoes. But this here's my pick 'em up truck. If you can't find it, it's probably in here. You may have to dig for it, but it's in here. But he does a good job with his vehicles. He takes the price minus the down payment, divides it into 10 equal payments, and that's your payment. Interest. Folks around here ain't got money to pay interest. He's got the easiest credit check you ever had. Yeah. Let me know the names and say, wait a minute. What do you think about this person's character? That they're going to be able to make the payments on this car for the next or trust you. I would love to not give it to them because I know I can never expect anything in return. So, excuse me, guys, I need a cigarette. I got my lighter, but I forgot to grab the cigarettes. I'll be back. Oh, I'm getting old. I'm getting old and crabby. If you're out there and know somebody that can't bring a case of water, don't live anywhere near Branson nor Ohio, but would like to do something good, you can go to Soup Mama Official's page. She's even got QR codes if you know how to use them to help you buy purchase such things as this. We have I don't know if y'all can read that or not. It's probably backwards, but it's Soup Mama Official INC. Okay, that is Soup Mama Official INC, and we are a not for profit. Okay, in fact, there is the letter from the state making us officially a not for profit. So you guys that's got businesses, warehouses, whatever, think you might need a tax deduction. All right, call Walmart in East Palestine, near East Palestine, Ohio, and order a pallet of water. You know, all you folks going to church Sunday morning, yeah, pass the collection plate for East Palestine, Ohio, okay, and go buy a pallet of water. You know, I mean, we don't need it turned into wine, Jesus. We just need water. Well, before I light this cigarette and go any further, I think it's time to ask the Lord to help with today's drive. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day, Lord, and give us our daily bread. And forgive our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Y'all might notice I'm wearing my t-shirt today. You know, everybody said TCP didn't do anything. Well, they didn't go in there and act like a bunch of rowdy folks and try to get themselves arrested. What they did do is they got a lot of people awake. Thousands of people gathering on overpasses as the convoy went through. And in that meeting, with Brian Brasnack and Gray Wolf and Dr. Malone and Mayor McCheese and that young cowboy fella went to D.C., sat at a round table and one of them Washington types of Ted Cruz, uh, Marjorie Taylor Greene, get rid of this Emergency Declaration Act mandate thing. And they went to work on it. And so did a bunch of us. Okay? We might not be sitting in Hagerstown over there at the Freedom Lot, down at the Speedway, or even out there with 76 RM on the green lawn there in DC. But I sat on the telephone and I never let up. From the time I left the Freedom Convoy and headed back home for medical reasons. If I hadn't had a full-blown outright case of shingles, I probably would still be there fighting the battle there. But I did a lot of good here. I got on my telephone and I called every day. A day to different congressmen and senators. And it was JRES 47 first. They got the new 100 from the 117th Congress to the 118th Congress. And the seventh bill the House brought up was to end the mandates, HRES 7. Well, it passed. And a week ago today, Mr. Biden, reluctantly I'm sure, signed it into law to end the emergency COVID vaccine, COVID mandate. The mandate, the national emergency mandate, allowed him to control this country by executive order, bypassing Congress and the Senate. In other words, taking his orders from someone else other than we, the people. Now we sit here trying, I'm doing all I can to get some folks some clean drinking water. My goodness, drinking water. You know, and we can't get a Republican. Oh, it just blew my mind when I found out Dwight was a Republican to do the right thing. It ain't no skin off of his nose. It's our tax dollars, not his. In fact, he gets paid by our tax dollars. But he can't sign a declaration of emergency that would allow our tax dollars to be spent on East Palestine. Okay? They want to blame Norfolk Southern Railroad. That's fine. You help the people with our tax dollars, and you go after Norfolk Southern to repay them tax dollars back to the coffers. But it's been 2 months now, over 2 months, since the people of East Palestine were poisoned on purpose. Has to be political. Why? If it weren't political, they'd done got a declaration, and then folks could have got low interest mortgage loans to buy a home someplace else that they could live in. I get on my soapbox, guys. I have two people that helped me out yesterday. They's homeless. They got bicycles. And they said they was going to try to pedal their fannies on down here and help me today. Because there's Adam and Samuel. Samuel's got some community service to finish. And she makes her way down here today. Helps me stay here till 9 o'clock this evening. And hope to the good Lord that He presses on the hearts of people that we get enough water here that I got to go over any haul track. Take it to East Palestine, Ohio. Nagley Fire Department. We kind of changed the drop site because the drop site was right there by the railroad tracks. And it was running over that contaminated soil. And everybody that was delivering stuff, they only there 6-7 hours. I think Sue's mama spent the night. And they walked away sick. Imagine living there in that. If you're only there for 6 hours, you get sick. Imagine what it's like when you live there. Well, I gosh only know what would happen here. Such a thing should happen. I mean, we get our tourist livelihood, a lot of it, from these 3 big lakes. People like to go kayaking, sailboating, and just folks like me just like to go around the worm every now and then. I don't ever catch anything. That's drawing worms. Okay. But I like sitting on the lake bank and watching the bobber. What would folks do if they had no, think about that for a little bit. Ponder. No safe water to drink. Water everywhere and no safe water to drink. Well, not everybody knows how to build a still to make clean water. And I know that it works to get rid of the stuff that's normally and naturally in water that probably shouldn't be consumed. But I'm not sure if boiling water to steam and reconstituting it into liquid would get rid of chemicals like vinyl chloride and dioxin and flagellum. My friend who's a chemist, he said them people done been hit with a nuclear winter. Amish folks, we're gonna need their knowledge. Should things really go screwy, we're gonna need their knowledge for sure. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning. Share this out. Share it out on your Facebook. Share the link out on Facebook. Everything that you can. I got the water from yesterday. I ain't had a single case of water dropped here today. I told them over at Casey's to promote their water sales. They got a sale on water. They call it a sale. Case of Casey water is $5. But if you ain't got no good drinking water, you'll pay $5 for it. I could never believe I was going to pay money for water. So, I mean, we'll pump it out of the well. When I was a kid, we literally pumped it out of the well every day. Try pumping enough water to fill up a 10-foot stock tank so everybody can take a bath in the summertime. We didn't have no indoor shower or tub down at the farm in Barnett. We didn't. Water in the house. At least we had a well that was clean. Good water. Tasted good. Had flavor to it. This here dang bottled water. Oh well. It's better than nothing. I think we all need to call Anheuser-Busch. They got a whole line down that used to make kind of slow right now. Anheuser-Busch could put Soup Mama labels on cans of water and ship them out to East Palestine or Richmond, Indiana. You know, they got that you burn a plastic bottle. You don't go their area. Orders to shelter in place or leave. You know, if you can smell it, leave. If you can see it, run. Kind of attitude. Wonder if I don't know. Really, the city. Oh my Lord, have mercy, Curtis! I didn't know yesterday till you opened up your mouth. Oh my goodness! An old dear friend from years ago has just walked in, and I'm like, oh, we've been friends. We've been friends for many, many, many moons. Just those kind of friends you don't see every day. Yeah. Well, get on over here, Curtis. When you get here, you're on live. I'm running live right now.
Yeah, I seen you. I seen your truck. I was down there fixing his grill before he opened up. When I came out of the Japanese restaurant, I looked up there and I said, "It got to be Jesse's truck sitting up there."
How's your mom and dad?
Oh, Mom's hip's messing up again, but VA about killed Dad by over medicating him on his blood pressure medicine.
Oh, VA's good about that.
His heart almost stopped. They had him. Somebody misinterpreted the doctor's writing, or he wrote down something wrong. Anyway, they was double dosing him, and his heart was beating so slow he just was walking along, passed out at the grocery store, and damn near died before they get his heartbeat going back up again.
Oh, well, I'm working. I went with the convoy.
Did you?
And
I seen your thing on Facebook.
Yes. We finally got it ended last Friday. We finally got Joe Biden to admit he was beat and signed to end the Emergency Declaration Act. Oh, you can say it. They's here, folks, on my YouTube. Okay, we's all patriots, right, guys? Crystal, okay.
I started to say what a dick he was, but then I figured it'd be on the internet forever.
You know what? He is a dick. Okay, and it is going to be on the internet forever. Yeah, they named him wrong. Okay.
He's the most traitorous president we've ever had.
Yes. I got a chair over here if you want to pull a chair.
No, I got to get back up there.
Where are you living at?
Top of the Hill Pass Fire Station.
Oh, okay. Have you seen Megan lately?
No, I have not. Been working out Stephen Gregg's theater. Putting in a bunch of new equipment, speakers, stuff.
What, out at Big Cedar?
No, Greg. Greg and Stevie Lee Wood.
Yeah.
Used to run karaoke down there.
Yeah.
They got the Star Theater now. They're a pretty good show. Been doing it for 2 years now.
Yeah, I went out and dumped them a couple of coons. I was capturing them out of the RV park because they was getting up under the RVs and stuff. So I captured them. His wife said, "Bring them on out here." Took them out to their place and turned them loose. It was the wrong time of year to eat them.
Barbecue coon's good.
I love me some coon. Oh, you ever had one cooked like roast? Like
Yeah,
roast beef?
we barbecued them too.
Oh, yes. Yes. Last time I went to someplace, where was it? Oh, it was over at Glenn Campbell's, daughter's Debbie Campbell's house. We went over there for a barbecue, and I looked on the barbecue and I went, "Tell me that's coon." He said, "That's coon." I was like, "I'm staying. I'm staying."
We went to that wildlife dinner deal, and they put carp in pressure cookers and cooked them till the bones
Our tender, yeah.
were not bones anymore,
No,
and then they barbecued it on the grill. Heck, I was surprised barbecued carp meat after it's been steamed like that. I'm gonna go home, finish clothes, and get out of the way here. I'll
okay.
stop and see you later.
All righty.
I'm going, Jesse.
I love you. Hey, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. You're walking away without something.
Where's my chair?
I've got to hold the sign on.
I'll be back down a little bit.
I want a hug. You got to get back over here and give me a hug.
I'll stop and see you in a little while.
All right.
Be good.
There you go. Oh,
Oh, I thought you were going to have all the stuff shown so people could see what had been dropped.
I was, but he dropped it over there and I can't pick it up.
Hand it to Mona.
This is right. He set it back over here when you unloaded
Oh,
it out of your
I'll get
car.
that. You want that water and stuff up front here?
Yeah, so people can see that things have been dropped off. Well, I got another bag of food, guys. Yep. See what we got. We got some beans. We got some ground pork. Oh, and some pears. Okay. So we're getting some food in here. Sister just showed up. Sis, there's donuts, fresh donuts over there. You need me to move that chair over? You might want to try riding on my scooter and see how you like it.
Oh, it's going to be years before I have money for one. We got to get all those credit cards paid off and the commercial bill. It'll be about 5 years before I.
Oh, I got a message on my phone, folks. Got some water.
I think
Give me 178 in July.
something like that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
She doesn't need those, Ron.
What do you need? Positive battery.
Well, I did get it. The internet hooked up, sis, but I can only come as far as the truck. I lose it the minute I go to that table. I got it hooked up. It's running. All right. I got, what I got, guys? I got 7 people watching. Okay? And if them 7 people is a sharing, hint, hint, guys, if they's a sharing and they's anywhere around here, sharing with folks down there, maybe we can get more people to stop. Hey?
I had one guy ask, where is the location?
Yeah.
she doesn't want to do it. She's made that perfectly clear. The first thing Rose did, and that's what Sheila should have done. What physical therapy
Hi guys. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you. I really ain't. I hope y'all enjoy this watching traffic. You know, I've seen a whole bunch of live streamers set it up and just leave it all day long. If I had a better place to set it where you could see better, it would be wonderful. But I can't quite get. I can't get any further. If I get any further, I'm going to lose you. I think I'm going to try pulling that cooler on over a little closer here, and hope to God, please let me stay connected. Let me stay connected. Please let me stay connected. All right. Hey, I made it 3 extra feet without losing you. Okay? How many got? Only I got 4 watching, but I got 11 likes. Hopefully I got some shares in there. All right? Here's my coffee. I'm going to go over here and sit down and visit with my sister, and y'all can watch us visit. I don't know if the microphone's going to pick us up from over there, but because of all the traffic. But y'all watch out here and will these people to stop and drop us water. Okay? Just look at them in their cars and wheel them to see the sign and to go down here. Casey's having a sale on water. Have them go down here to Casey's, buy a case of water, and come back and drop it off. We really need to fill a U-Haul truck, folks, to make it worth our while, or at least a U-Haul trailer. To make it worth, I know it's worth it. It's worth it to take 1 case. But this here truck uses petrol. I mean, I'm sorry, this old 88 truck runs on fossil fuels. So, and if anybody who cares to help me out, you can do it at Cash App Bug Tussling. BUGGTUSSLING. Bug tussling. The art of making a stranger smile. Just think about that. And that's it. Cash App Bug tussling. If you drop me a few a bit of pocket change in there, maybe I can put a little more gas in this car. I managed to put $40 in today out of my budget. That didn't even hardly move the needle on this here truck. This here truck carries 45 gallons of gas. So you can imagine how far $40, what is it, $3.40 a gallon? How far that went filling this old pickup truck. This old pickup truck, though, it can make it to Ohio. If I get enough water to fill a trailer, and I can't get anybody else truck, anybody going towards Ohio to come get this stuff and take it there, well, worst push comes to shove, I'll have to find a small box trailer or whatever size I need to the Nagley Fire Department. They're going to be delivering there tomorrow. You can watch Marvin, Chief, and the kitchen folks as they deliver a truck with special stuff and water to those folks. And don't forget, they need food too. Our government and its great wisdom Told people to take their receipts to North Fork Southern for their motel rooms. North Fork Southern writes them out a check. They got to count it as income. And they end up losing their unemployment and their food stamps too. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's wrong in many, many ways. I'm going to go sit down over here for a little bit, folks. I'll be right here. You know, my phone number is 417. Got for this here flip phone. No smartphone, so don't try to send me something smart on it. It's a dumb phone. But it's 417 239 4320. You ought to give me a buzz. I'll talk. I'll even talk to Coach. But right now, I'm taking my little flip phone with me, and I'm going to go over here and sit down. And y'all can watch the traffic. Had to get my cigarettes, folks, before I could sit down.
says right here, I need an MRI. My brain that there's something wrong. I've had a stroke. I need this done ASAP. Oh yeah, it's just both. I was going to park back there myself. They did. And I have told everybody I was here inside when I first did mine. And it was hooked up with mine. And I told everybody when you go to the lawn. Long waved at everybody on the lawn. I said, thank God for not when he was all screwed up. Oh, that's where it gets down. Across the street. Guys, that there across the street, I think you can see all them people unloading some trailers and stuff. That's called the core. And the core pulls people off the street that's on drugs and stuff, and they unload things. They put them to work. Okay, the best way to get over drug addiction is keep your ass busy, and the core tries to keep them busy. Huh? Yeah, used cat's $400. That's all right. You know that stupid penny lounge in there. I bought that back in 2006. That damn thing was $900. And the discussion. I'm talking about an everyday I didn't either, so I asked. Well, that's why they told me to look at the deeds. I said,
Do what now?
with my bug tusslers. Okay, guys.
Yeah. Bring your bottle so I can't
Hey.
see on it and see what's there.
I'm going to go ahead and cut this off for now and save my battery. And I'll come back on again once we get some action here. Right now, we don't have no action. Nobody's stopping nothing. But maybe I could come on later on and show you stacks of pallets of water. It would be great. I want you to know I all love you. Please share this out. It's a video. Post the link on your Facebook and your Gitter and your Gab and your MeWe and your Cloud Hub and your Twitter and your Twitch and all those things. Let's get the word out for East Palestine. And remember, if you want to donate, you can go to Soup Mama Official on Facebook and find all the QR codes and everything you need to donate. And it is a not for profit now. So if you go on there and you ask her for a receipt, she'll send you one. If you can email her and tell her where to send your receipt, she'll do that. So I love you guys, but I'm going to sit down. I've been going now for about 24 hours. I didn't sleep hardly at all last night. Excited about this. So goodbye, babies. I love you all so much. I'm going to end the stream for the moment.